Hi guys! Oh, sickness is sweeping through the house. Very quickly first, I wanted to say such a huge thank you to everyone who gave me feedback on last week's casual video. There were way more yays than nays, so I will be keeping these up. And after last week's video about no 0 days or always at least a 1, I got to thinking how those kind of little motivational phrases can really make a big difference. So today I wanted to jump on and talk about a phrase that has whipped my arse into gear more times than I care to mention. It has forced me to do things when I really didn't want to, even if I knew I should have done them, even if I knew they were good for me, even if I had planned to do them. I say it to myself repeatedly. It's kind of like a commandment, I guess, without the religious overtones, a personal directive, whatever you want to call it. Mine is do it anyway. So I use it for all those times when I tell myself, you know, oh, I don't want to do something, or I'm too tired to do it now, or I don't have enough time to do it right now, or you know, tomorrow would probably be a better day to start. Things like, oh, that seems scary as feck, or I'm not sure if I want to put myself out there that much. Or that one that I tell myself all the time, you know, what if I fail? What if I make a fool of myself? So then for those moments, I just say, I'm gonna do it anyway. And it works because if you hear or see the same thing over and over again, you start to believe it. If you hear the same command over and over again, you start to obey it without even thinking. So if you tell yourself, you know, if you give yourself the same rule, if you give yourself the same order over and over again, you'll start to act on it automatically. Now, it doesn't have to be mine, but think of something that will work in your life. So maybe you often doubt yourself and your abilities, then it could be give it a try. Or if you find you are always maybe living in the past or in the future, it could be remember the moment. It could be choose happiness. It could be do it now. It could be back to work if you find that you're easily distracted. It could be bring balance. It could be make the healthy choice. It could be, you know, be brave or be strong. Or you could take the one from last week's video and have always at least a 1 be your little commandment. Figure out what would be a good edict for you. So think of a positive, punchy instruction that you could do with hearing on a regular basis, and then say it to yourself repeatedly every time that you find that you are falling into bad habits. For me, telling myself to do it anyway has forced me to do something on those days when otherwise I might have done nothing. It has stopped me from turning down amazing opportunities because I was scared. It's given me a bit more control over my emotions and how they affect me. Well, not much mind, I still cry at the drop of a hat. But my personal directive, or whatever you want to call it, has been the difference between doing nothing and doing something. It's been the difference between, you know, feeling like I wasted a day or an opportunity and knowing that I got out there and I grabbed life by the balls. So find your phrase and then just keep repeating it until it is ingrained in your psyche, until you start to act on it on autopilot, until it becomes a part of who you are. And if you're not sure that repeating something over and over again to yourself is right for you, do it anyway. I really hope this video helps you. If you have come up with your own personal commandment, or maybe you already have one, or maybe you want to steal mine, by all means, then drop it in the comments below and, you know, let's flood the comment section with a whole heap of motivational phrases so that anyone who comes and reads through them has no choice but to get out there and kick ass. Until next time, I truly, truly value all of your support. I really didn't know if this new video style was going to be a good idea or not, but I did it anyway. So, gur míle maith agaibh, agus feici mé sibh go luath. Slán!